Hello, good morning. My name is Fabiola Flores Monsivais. I'm a physician specialized in internal medicine. Thank you for visiting our research named Medical Students Have Healthier Food Practices After the Incorporation of a Culinary Medicine course within the medicine curriculum. I have no disclosures. In modern life, work and school occupy most of the time of daily activities. And to make life easier, people have adopted unhealthy behaviors. Medical students are not exempt from this unhealthy lifestyle, as a lack of exercise, consumption of processed foods, and psychological stress. There's an increased incidence of obesity and cancer in Mexico, with increased mortality caused by cardiovascular disease, all of them related to food. The medicine curriculum of the School of Health Sciences of the Universidad Autónoma de Baja California in Ensenada involves 7 years of training. During the first 5 years, the total hours of nutrition training are 4 hours a week for 17 weeks in the third year, a total of 60 hours of nutrition out of 1,190 hours, 5%. The objective of the culinary medicine program is to introduce students to the concept of culinary medicine. We encourage students' home preparation of their food with healthy, seasonal, and high-quality ingredients, cooking delicious and nutritious dishes of the Mexican taste, but quick and easy to make, aiming to achieve the adoption of this practice to improve their quality life and that of their future patients. Our program started on August 2018 with one elective course within the explicit curriculum, 2 extracurricular activities, a 160 hours course aimed at 5th year medical students from November 2018 to April 2019, and another 25-hour course, including community service demonstrative kitchens, starting in August 2019. All activities involve practical hands-on teaching, kitchen classes, and theoretical scientific literature reviews in the classroom. The university is a transitional stage for students in which they are exposed to new environments, friendship, and lifestyles. They have new responsibilities and more independence in their activities. All of this influence health and wellness. Lifestyle. It is a critical period in life where many of the activities initiated at this stage persist in adulthood. Scientific research shows that students' lifestyle predominates high consumption of fast food and high-fat saturated content, with low intake of fruits, whole grains, and vegetables, fiber. They have prolonged periods of physical inactivity with low levels of exercise, often gain weight and are overstressed, especially during their internship. Thus, the university is an excellent opportunity to promote healthy habits that result in optimal, long-lasting health and well-being. We hypothesize that if students gain more culinary skills and knowledge, they will follow a healthier dietary pattern. We applied questionnaires to 28 medical students before and after participation in any of the culinary medicine program activities. They included skills inventory, changes in behavior related to food, such as the number of hours spent home cooking and reading labels, the food they ate, including ingredients they diminished and increased. This ongoing pilot intervention had the first evaluation at the beginning of any culinary medicine activity, and the first follow-up was in September of 2019. A few students had participated 1 month ago and some 1 year ago. The total number of home cooking hours was analyzed with a pre-test, post-test design with the Mann-Whitney U-test. The exclusion and inclusion of specific ingredients were analyzed with the Mann-Whitney U-test and Pearson chi-square test. 60% of the respondents were women and 40% were men. In this graphic, the black bars represent the answers before taking the course, and the gray bars represent responses after taking the course. Responses were categorized. 0 represents those who spend less than 7 hours a week of home cooking. The number 1 represents those who spend 7 hours a week of home cooking. Before the program, only 10% of medical students were preparing their food at home for 8 hours or more. After engaging in culinary medicine, this number increased to 64%. 5 of the respondents at least doubled their time in the kitchen. 4 respondents increased than twice the time spent in the kitchen. Only 1 student decreased home cooking time. In this graphic, we can see that before the course, All students read 30% or less of the food labeling during shopping. After the course, all respondents increased the number of labels they read before buying their food. Most of them doubled the number of food labeling reading. Now, 35% of the students read all the labels. In this graphic, we can see the reasons why they changed their time of home cooking. The only answer with a significant difference is health. 65% of the students, 18, stated that they increased home cooking because they understood that food is a determinant of individual health. However, 11 respondents concluded that cooking skills are essential, and 9 that ingredient selection and food storage skills were critical. If we put these two answers together, 20 students believe that the overall culinary skills are most important, even above health. 96% said they had improved their culinary skills and learned to be more organized in the kitchen using mise en place, batch cooking, and freezing, storing food. Overall, after the culinary medicine interventions, students reduced the consumption of sausages, fast food, chocolate flavored candy bars, prepackaged cupcakes, soft drinks, red meat, and chips. The only food that did not diminish in statistically significant difference was red meat. 57% of medical students decreased the consumption of soft drinks and fast food with a statistically significant difference, a p-value less than 0.05. Only one respondent said he had not diminished or eliminated any food. Others appears with a significant difference from other groups, which means that 5 students eliminated or decreased other products inside the ultra-processed food category in addition to those indicated in the survey. The students increased their consumption of fish, dark chocolate with high content of cocoa, spices, salicornia, extra virgin oil, grains, cruciferous vegetables, and fruits, with a statistically significant difference with a p-value less than 0.05. 54% of medical students included more spices and extra virgin olive oil in their diet. 50% increased their consumption of fruits, and 32% increased cruciferous vegetables. However, the most significant increase included whole grains and seeds with 64%, including quinoa, beans, and chickpeas. When comparing responses before and after, all options have statistically significant difference except the option that says all. There are no significant difference between one another, which means that once they know the ingredients and incorporate them into their diet to substitute other ingredients, they increase the consumption of all. At the end of the program, students concluded that knowing and applying culinary techniques and skills for the preparation of food are as important as the analysis of medicine-based knowledge to ensure a good taste in food. They were convinced that food must be delicious to ensure healthy dietary change, consumption, and maintenance. A teaching kitchen with a culinary medicine program conducted by a medical chef and other health professionals can significantly lead medical students to acquire healthier food practices. If health professionals understand and lead the change, they will transmit it to their patients, family, and friends. Before starting culinary medicine activity, students stated they did not home cook because of a lack of money and time. After the intervention, medical students improved their culinary skills and acknowledged that nutrition is a crucial health determinant, and thus they no longer consider it a lack of time or money as an important reason not to cook. Both reasons contributed to more than half of the students increasing the time investing preparing their food at home, doubling the numbers of labels they read, and most of the population decreased or eliminated fast food and soft drinks, ate less processed meats, and increased fish and grains, plant protein, but did not reduce red meat. Medical students think they improved their eating habits and transmitted the knowledge acquired to their family. We can conclude that health can significantly improve if medical students have the culinary skills to prepare and store food. All students concluded that culinary medicine is a program that should be encouraged in their training and asked for the design and integration of specific plant-based recipes, such as tacos al pastor, based on the lamb shawarma brought by Lebanese immigrants to Mexico, as we can see in the photograph. Thank you.